The FIFA World Cup 2026 is going to be one of the biggest sporting events in history. And if you're in the United States, you're actually in one of the best places in the world to watch every single moment of it unfold. Whether you're a die-hard football fan or just someone who enjoys the hype and energy that comes with a World Cup, this guide will walk you through exactly how to watch it without missing a single goal, upset, or unforgettable moment. First, it's important to understand that the United States is not just hosting the World Cup alongside Canada and Mexico. It's also one of the easiest countries to access full coverage. That means more matches in convenient time zones, better broadcast quality, and more viewing options than ever before. But here's where most people get confused. There are so many platforms, channels, and streaming services that it's easy to feel overwhelmed. So let's break it down in a simple way. In the United States, the official broadcasting rights for the FIFA World Cup 2026 are held by Fox Sports. This means that the main channels you'll be watching are Fox and FS1. These two channels will carry the majority of the matches, including some of the biggest games, like the opening match, knockout rounds, and the final. If you already have cable TV, then you're pretty much set. All you need to do is tune into Fox or FS1 during match times and you're good to go. But let's be real, a lot of people don't use traditional cable anymore. If you're someone who streams everything, don't worry, you still have plenty of options. Streaming services like YouTube TV, Hulu Plus Live TV, Sling TV and Fubo TV all carry Fox and FS1, which means you can watch the matches live on your phone, laptop, tablet, or smart TV. This is probably the most flexible option because it allows you to watch from anywhere, whether you're at home, at work, or even on the move. One thing you should pay attention to is the free trial offers. Many of these streaming platforms offer free trials for new users, and this can be a smart way to watch certain matches without paying up front. But you have to be careful and plan it properly, because the World Cup lasts for several weeks. If you rely only on free trials, you might miss some matches unless you time everything perfectly. Another important option is watching matches in Spanish. In the United States, Spanish language coverage is handled by Telemundo and Universo. Even if you don't speak Spanish fluently, a lot of people actually prefer watching matches this way because of the energy and passion in the commentary. It feels more intense, more emotional, and honestly, more like football. Plus, these channels are also available on many of the same streaming platforms, so switching between English and Spanish coverage is very easy. Now let's talk about mobile viewing. If you're always on your phone, you can download apps like the Fox Sports app or the Telemundo Deportes app. These apps allow you to stream matches live, check highlights, and stay updated with scores and stats in real time. All you usually need is a valid TV provider login or a subscription to a streaming service that includes these channels. Another thing you should consider is match timing. Since the United States is one of the host countries, many matches will be scheduled at times that are convenient for local viewers. That means you won't have to wake up at crazy hours like in previous World Cups. Expect a lot of afternoon and evening matches, which makes it much easier to keep up with the tournament. If you want the full experience, you might also want to explore watching matches in public spaces. Sports bars, fan zones, and watch parties are going to be everywhere during the World Cup. The atmosphere in these places is completely different from watching alone at home. The cheering, the reactions, the tension, it all feels bigger. If your team scores a last-minute goal, celebrating with a crowd just hits differently. Now here's something a lot of people overlook. Internet speed matters more than you think. If you're planning to stream matches in high definition or even 4K, you need a stable and fast internet connection. There's nothing more frustrating than your stream buffering right when a goal is about to happen. So before the tournament starts, make sure your internet is reliable enough to handle live sport streaming. Also, if you're someone who hates missing key moments, you should take advantage of DVR features. Many streaming platforms offer cloud DVR, which allows you to record matches and watch them later. This is perfect if you have work, school, or other commitments and can't watch every game live. You can simply avoid spoilers and watch the full match when you're free. And speaking of spoilers, social media is going to be flooded with highlights, reactions, and memes during the World Cup. If you don't want matches to be spoiled, you might need to stay off platforms like Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok until you've watched the game. Because the moment something big happens, it will be everywhere within seconds. Another smart move is to follow official World Cup coverage online. Even if you can't watch a match live, you can stay updated through live commentary, stats, and instant highlights. This way, you're always in the loop, even if you're busy. Finally, plan ahead. The World Cup doesn't just happen in one day. It's a month-long event filled with matches almost every day. Check the schedule, mark the games you care about, and set reminders. Whether it's your favourite team, a big rivalry, or a potential upset, knowing when to tune in makes the whole experience smoother and more enjoyable. At the end of the day, watching the FIFA World Cup 2026 in the United States is all about choosing what works best for you. Whether it's cable TV, streaming services, mobile apps, or even watching with a crowd, the options are there. All you need to do is pick your setup, get comfortable, and get ready for one of the most exciting tournaments in football history. And if you really want to take your viewing experience to the next level, think about upgrading your setup at home. Watching the FIFA World Cup on a big screen with high resolution makes a massive difference. A good TV, decent sound system, or even a simple soundbar can completely change how the match feels. The crowd noise, the commentary, the tension in those final minutes, it all becomes more immersive. If you can't upgrade your setup, even something as simple as adjusting your lighting, minimizing distractions, and creating a comfortable space can make the experience feel more special. Another thing that can make the World Cup more exciting is getting involved beyond just watching. Many fans in the United States participate in bracket predictions, fantasy-style competitions, or friendly bets with friends. It adds an extra layer of tension and excitement to every match, even if your favourite team isn't playing. Suddenly, a random group stage game becomes something you're fully invested in. Just make sure you keep it fun and don't get carried away, because the unpredictability of football is what makes the World Cup so thrilling in the first place. You should also pay attention to pre-match and post-match coverage. Channels like Fox Sports and Telemundo don't just show the matches, they also provide in-depth analysis, player interviews, and expert opinions before and after each game. This gives you a deeper understanding of tactics, player performances, and storylines throughout the tournament. It turns every match into more than just 90 minutes of football. It becomes part of a bigger narrative that builds all the way to the final. And finally, don't forget to enjoy the moment. The FIFA World Cup only comes around once every 4 years, and the 2026 edition is especially unique because of its scale and the fact that the United States is one of the host nations. From shocking upsets to iconic goals and unforgettable celebrations, these are the moments people talk about for years. So however you choose to watch, whether it's alone, with friends, or in a packed crowd, make sure you're fully present for it. Because once it's over, you'll be waiting another 4 years to experience it all again.